You're breaking up.
Hi, folks. How you
Yeah,
doing?
just
My
got a
name's
little bit of
Randy. I'm
lag.
sales manager here at Hiley Hyundai and Mazda in Burleson. How are you all today? This is our first time to go live on Facebook. We wanted to introduce ourselves and let you know what's going on and what we're doing here today from digital sales standpoint, but more importantly, exactly how you can purchase a new or used vehicle from us here at the Hiley Automotive Group in Burleson, Texas. I'm going to introduce you today to Trey McGee, our general manager. He's going to talk about some of the things that we have available and what's going on. He oversees our Mazda, Hyundai, and Genesis operations here. Trey, how you doing today? Trey, do I got you? There you go. Hi, Trey. How you doing today? Well, it looks like we may have a little bit of a feed problem here. How's everybody else doing? Can you hear me? I've got Michael Bowles, the new car sales manager, and I've also got Josh Snyder, our new car manager for Mazda. How's everybody doing? Can you hear me? How you doing?
Doing
Josh,
great.
is that
You
you in the
sound
corner?
good.
Yes, sir.
Michael,
How
how
are
about
you?
you, Trey? Can you hear us? Good, good. Well, we'll take it to you right now. Michael, let's just start with you then. I think we have some technical difficulties with Trey. We may need to get a audio set going for him. So, Jonathan, if you could reach out and text him so he knows maybe that's what our issue is. Michael, how are you today?
I'm doing fantastic. How about yourself?
Doing great. Hey, I just wanted to take a minute. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on with our Hyundai sales and our new programs
Doing
going
good.
on with Hyundai
How we
right
doing?
now? Maybe share some of that and see what our. Oh, yeah. Are you there, Trey?
Y'all hear me?
Go ahead, Michael. Tell us about it. Yes, sir. We can
You
now.
hear me?
Yeah, so
Sound like,
sounds like we got
Out
some
there.
Go ahead,
technical
Michael.
difficulties.
get the there. I was a little off. Sounded like.
Jonathan, tell Trey, text him and let him know what's going on. Tell him, give him a minute, okay?
Looks like he's back again.
Okay, go ahead. Trey, is that you? Yep. Trey, can you hear us? I think we're having some audio and difficulties here. So, Michael, go ahead and lead in about what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, so they're running some great programs to help out with what's going on right now in the world. I think everybody's dealing with it, obviously. We're doing a lot to help with digital selling. So not only bringing the vehicle to you via FaceTime or actually physically bringing it to you, as well as the programs that they're running, 0% for 84 months. We're talking pushing payments, 120 days. So, essentially you're looking at, 88 months on some of these vehicles with no interest paid and, 4 months with no payments. So that would definitely help a lot of people these days with everything that's going on.
So let me ask you this, based on that and the way we're doing our digital selling processes, what is that going to be for you? How is that going to look for a customer when they check in with us and take care of things? How would you help them out?
Yeah, so we can basically do it A to Z for the customer without ever having to step foot in the showroom if that's what they're comfortable with. We obviously are still working by appointments, so you can come into the dealership, but if you're more comfortable with having everything done, either have the car brought to you, have it done via a Skype video or FaceTime, whatever it takes to show you the vehicle, be able to see it in person via video, as well as go over all of your numbers. We can do that via FaceTime. Basically, we can do anything and everything that you would on a normal car deal without actually having to step foot on the showroom floor, or you still do have that option via appointment, knowing that you're in a safe, secure environment that is being sanitized daily, as well as 6-foot rules are in place, just like anywhere else you would go in the marketplace right now.
Okay, great. That's good to hear. Josh Snyder is our new car manager for Mazda. Josh, tell me a little bit about how you guys, are you going in the same direction, or are you making it easier for them to take delivery of a vehicle? Where are we at with that right now?
Absolutely. The one thing that we want to focus on is taking care of our customers, whether they have to be quarantined or staying at home. We want to make sure we're taking care of them, and especially the people who are essential right now. Because at the end of the day, I thought those people still have to get to work. If something happens to their vehicle, we want to make sure we're here for them. We've had a few customers come in here recently that do different types of services for the community, and we want to make sure we have vehicles available to them if they need to either swap out to something that fits their needs now, or if something changes as far as if they get into an accident and if something happens mechanically. Sometimes people just need a new car, and frankly, we want to be here ready to help any way we can.
Well, that's good. That's good to hear. Trey, are you back online with us, sir? I apologize for the technical difficulties. Are you there? Trey, we have you? Okay, all right. Well, here's the thing I wanted to bring up. One of the things that we were talking about is the different programs that are available with Mazda as well as Hyundai. And Michael Bowles, you're our Genesis manager as well. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. That is correct.
Okay. So let me ask you this, Michael. As far as the new car side on Hyundai, what specials are you offering right now that pertain to some of the businesses that are going specifically for months?
Sorry, I lost you there a little bit at the end, Randy.
Now, the 84-month program, what did you have available that is making available and offering?
So I've got the big thing to talk about is I have the 2019 hybrid Ioniq Limited model. We're talking about a almost $32,000 vehicle with no money out of pocket. If you're a current Hyundai owner, you could qualify for as low as a $375 a month payment on that vehicle. I mean, that's 84 months, 0%, no money out of pocket, and 120 days to first payment. So essentially 88 months at 0% is what you're looking at on that vehicle. So we're talking about a car, that gets 55 miles a gallon, that, would take you a long way on $1.50 right now. People really think about the hybrid vehicles when gas prices are up, but right now gas prices are a little bit lower. Then of course that $1.50 is going to take you a long way in a car getting 55 miles to the gallon.
That's fantastic. So is this a new car, or is it a trade-in or a late model, or is it a brand new vehicle?
Brand new 2019, never been titled. So it's still considered a brand new vehicle. Still have a few of those vehicles left, a couple of colors to choose from, silver, gray, as well as a black one, I believe. So, there are quite a few options there for a car that's getting great fuel economy, along with, not paying payments for 120 days, as well as 84 months, 0%. It's kind of unheard of on a $31,000 vehicle to even be talking in the realm of a payment being less than $400 without taking a substantial amount out of pocket.
So a $32,000 vehicle, $375 a month, 84-month financing at 0% is available on that vehicle. Is that right?
Correct. Well-qualified buyers, obviously,
Wonderful.
is going to get you
All right,
0%. But even for the customers that we have that aren't qualified for the 0%, there are other options as well. So don't think that you're left out if you don't qualify for the 0%.
That's perfect. Glad you updated us on that. Josh, how you doing over there? You got me still?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Josh, new car manager. Hey, listen, tell me a little bit about the program you have going. You said the CX-3 or the 30? Which one was it?
It's the brand new CX-30. So this car just hit the ground December 15th last year. Honestly, it was a huge exciting moment for everyone here. We were anticipating the arrival of this vehicle for about 6 months. So we were basically, right before Christmas, Christmas came early essentially for us. We were all in the back watching these vehicles get unloaded off the truck because it was just such an anticipation built up. This car is a game changer for Mazda. Mazda's being moved towards a premium brand vehicle, but we're still offering a lot of value for your money on this particular car. We actually came up with a new lease program that is available. You can get this car for only $190 a month for 24 months, which is unheard of. We've not seen a payment below $200 a month since I've been here at that, and it's been a while. So it's definitely an exciting time. This vehicle comes with some extra features that were not available to Mazda customers before, including connected services, which is an awesome feature. You get to have Wi-Fi capability. You get to have remote start built into your phone, so you can actually start your car up, get it cooled down or warmed up. Obviously, more cooled down in the Texas heat than it would be getting warmed up out here, but we definitely like to take advantage of those opportunities to kind of showcase those new features that are being unveiled, and we're really excited to have them because it really is a game changer for us. This car's been selling as fast as we can get them in. We do have about 7 or 8 in inventory right now. We actually just sold one earlier today, so it's definitely a hot commodity. It's definitely worth checking out. It's a new car that, like I said, hasn't been in the market before, and it seems to be doing really well.
Besides the CX-30, is there any other vehicles that you have what I would call either special lease rates or special deals, 0% financing, anything like that happening with your Mazda world right now?
Absolutely. So we actually unveiled as well this month that we have 90-day deferments on every one of our vehicles. So the Miata, the CX-5, our number one selling vehicle, the Mazda 3 hatchback, the Mazda 3 sedan, the Mazda 6, every vehicle that we make is offering no payments for 90 days. So that can save you anywhere between $900 all the way up to $1,500, depending on how much your normal car payment is. That you can basically take a break from at this time of need right now. It's an opportunity that a lot of people can take advantage of, and we're really excited to have that with Mazda Financial taking care of us and all customers a little break from their payments. So that's on every Mazda that we have, including our 2020. So.
Okay. So you're not limited to one model. You have you said 90-day deferred on all your models on the ground right now. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Super. Michael, let's take it back to you for a minute. Can we go to Michael Bowles, our new car manager for Hyundai? Wake up, Michael. You good to go? Hey, wanted to talk to you about our Genesis program right now. What about our new Genesis? Anything else going on? Yeah, really.
Yeah, so on remaining Genesis, we got 2020 Genesis here. So they are putting some money on the hoods of these cars. You're talking 2019 G80s up to $6,500 in rebates. G90s, $10,000 in rebates on 2019s. So they are stepping up on their programs. The 2020s, they're going to be running special rates, 2.9 and 3.9 up to 72 months on the G70s and G80s. So they are stepping up. Genesis is obviously a premium brand, and I know that some of our clients out there aren't aware that we do carry Genesis, but we do carry Genesis, and we look forward to making that a big part of our sales in 2020.
So do you have a good selection on the ground right now?
Absolutely. I've got 2020 G70s as well as G80s on the ground, a few 2018s remaining as well. And I actually have a few 2019 G90s as well as 20s coming in on the G90s. One other thing I'd like to touch on that I didn't earlier.
Terrific.
On the Hyundai side, we do have 2020 Elantras as well as the new totally redesigned 2020 Sonata that has the 0% available as well as 120 days deferred. So that's a big deal. That's something 2 months ago Sonatas didn't have any kind of incentives on them. So in this time, you're not only getting the completely redesigned vehicle, you could also get 120 days deferred payments. So that's a huge deal.
It is a huge deal. Trey, do we have you back online yet? Okay. All right. Well, I wanted to make sure that we had all our bases covered with everybody here. One of the things I did want to touch base on, when you mentioned a few minutes ago on the door-to-door selling or store-to-door selling delivery, Michael, will that also include if there's a trade involved? Will we handle their trade information and do all that over the phone, or how's that going to work?
Absolutely. So we can take care of all that over the phone, via email, with either pictures going back and forth so that we can do an appraisal that way. We can still put a number on your trade even if the vehicle isn't here at the store. So don't think that that's something that's going to hold you back from getting a brand new car if you have a trade involved. Obviously, the world still goes around as it is now, so we still need trades. We still want your trades. So we can absolutely get all that taken care of whenever we come to bring your new car to your house, deliver your paperwork, as well as pick up your trade for you. So it's a full, store-to-door process. You don't even have to step foot out of the house.
That's wonderful. Trey, do we have you there? Are you still there? Nope. At this point, we still have audio issues for him. Trying to get Trey McGee, our general manager here, to get involved here, and it looks like we're having some technical difficulties with him. So we do apologize for that. Josh, while we got you online, let's go back to some information I was going to ask you about. In our delivery process,
Working? I'm not sure. You hear me?
Sent up and ready to go. Josh Schneider, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. On the delivery process, what we're doing, do you guys follow stringent guidelines as far as getting that car safe and ready for our customers to make sure when it is delivered that everything's been included in that process? Tell me a little bit about what we're doing.
Absolutely. So a part of our detail process is whenever we're getting the car cleaned up and ready for the customer is we do have a product that is able to sanitize the vehicle and make it 100% safe for our customers. We wanted to take that initiative from day one to make sure all of our customers are well taken care of and safe. So we have taken some extra measures to make sure that we use disinfectant to make sure all the cars are taken care of and disinfected before the customer takes delivery. They also get treated as soon as they get unloaded off the truck so that we have it completely sanitized throughout the entire process. So whenever a customer comes in for a private test drive, then they have the ability to feel completely safe at home as well. The other big thing that we also are doing for our delivery process, normally what we would do is we would actually get inside the car with the customer and go over all their custom settings on the vehicle, set up their Bluetooth, pair up their phone, go over Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, a lot of these things that these new cars have that most people aren't used to having because technology has come a long way. We normally spend about 30 minutes to an hour going over all the little things that come in these vehicles to make sure that our customers are 100% comfortable with their vehicle when they leave here. But since with everything that's going on, we've actually adapted a little bit. So we're actually doing Facebook Live and different videos with the customers, kind of like Skype and FaceTime. We'll basically get into a car that is exactly similar to theirs, and we will actually video them and walk them through the process and everything with them as if while they're in their car, so we actually can mimic what we would normally show them being next to them inside their own car. We actually have a process set in place where we can do that either via appointment or whenever we are after we drop off the car. So we definitely want to make sure everybody's still getting the full experience whenever they come buy a car from us. We want them to make sure they love their car and are able to work all the great features that come on them. So.
Okay, that's great. Fantastic. Michael, we've got some people looking at questions for us. One of them is, Michael Bowles, can I get you back online, please? Michael, are you there? Okay. Michael?
I'm here.
One of our questions is, can I buy and finance without seeing 3 or 4 different people there?
Absolutely. So like we went over earlier, you can actually buying finance without seeing more than one person. That's the person that brings your car to you with your paperwork. You have the option to come into the store. You would have a sales professional that's going to go over all of the vehicle with you and make sure it's the perfect vehicle for you. And then you will, obviously go through the finance office to make sure we have all your information correct, and they will complete your financial documents. So at most you would be in contact with two people, but you have the option for just one if you want them to come to your house.
Okay, fantastic. Trey, do we have you back online? Mr. McGee, can you hear us? All right. Did it? Okay. Well, Trey, we may still be having some difficulties. I apologize for that. We're going to come back to you in a minute. One of our customers said this was a great way to communicate and send a quality, informative message. And he asked that we all are doing well and stay safe. Thank you for that, Benny. We appreciate that. One of the things that we do want to talk about with our customers is to let them know that we're available here every day from 10 to 6. Digitally, we're available online. You can call, text, or email us. More importantly, we're going to be here daily from 9 to 6. And we make available test drives that you can take on your own, so you don't have to worry about someone in the car with you. We will make it as safe and as good a process so you feel comfortable doing business with us. Also, too, if you'll see on the bottom of your of the information that's being processed there, you can call us direct at 817-945-9900. I'll also include the Mazda direct phone number there. So in the event that you have any questions, you can contact them directly, and Josh will be more than happy to help you there. So we are open, and we are definitely in a safe environment. We limit the number of people allowed in our stores. And we also make sure that if while you are here in the proximity, we do maintain the 6-foot distance rule, social distancing, and make sure that you're in a good position and taken care of. Looks like, Trey, are you back online with us?
And I'm trying to get back online. You hear me? Hello?
Yep, looks like he's there. Trey, are you still there?
A few links later, maybe it's working.
Got you. Okay. All right, Josh, I want to talk to you real quick. Now, one of the things that we talked about with Hyundai and all the other different programs going on, besides all the incentives, is there any additional rebates available or any other owner loyalty rebates that you have available on your vehicles right now?
Yeah, absolutely. The biggest thing for Mazda has always been maintaining their customer base and maintaining their loyalty. Mazda is kind of like a special club that whenever you own one, you almost have that inside information that only people who own Mazdas know. And so they're rewarding those customers who own a Mazda currently. Normally they'd give you an extra $750 in discounts from Mazda. Right now they're actually doubling that to $1,500, which is just absolutely amazing for them. That's where we see a lot of our customers. A lot of customers do want to try us out, come see what the hype is all about. And but we never want to forget about those customers that come and see us for their service and come to see us for their families' vehicles. And so we definitely want to reward those customers that are repeats. And so Mazda is doubling up on their loyalty and really showing their appreciation to their client base. And so we're really thankful for that. So if you have a Mazda currently, there's $1,500 available on top of an upgrade bonus as well. So if you have a Mazda 3 and you want to go to a 6, they're going to give you $2,000 total. So an extra $500 on top of the $1,500. And if you want to go from a 5 to a 9 to go to a third-row SUV, you also get that upgrade as well. So really fantastic offers right now. You really don't want to miss out on an opportunity if you're driving a Mazda to come see what they've done to improve on their models and see all the new safety features and especially the new CX-30 that came out. Again, if you have a Mazda, then you already know it's a great product, but we want to show you what we've done differently to improve on our past vehicles. So come by and see us. We'd really like to see you come out.
That's wonderful. Good news. Michael, we're going to come back to you. Make sure that you're wide awake and ready to go. You there? Just having a little fun with you, buddy. You had to move your pillow? You good? All right, good to hear it. So along the same lines, with the new programs that have changed, do we have any additional owner loyalty or any additional rebates and incentives that we can offer our customers?
Absolutely. So Hyundai is doing the same thing as well. We have the loyalty $1,000 rebate that applies across the board. So you could get that in conjunction with other manufacturer incentives that are available, or of course, if even if you were to go with the 0% for 84 on the vehicles that's available, you would still get the owner loyalty if it's available for that car. So they're definitely stepping up to the plate. Want to make sure that our current customers are taken care of, as well as customers that are coming back to us.
That's good. Well, I did want to mention too, while we got everybody online, we are our service department and parts department is still open. They're going to be available for you daily. You can call direct at 817-945-9900, and they'll be here from 8 o'clock in the morning until 5 o'clock in the evening every day. We've got a great service team. They're here to work with you. We've got an outstanding service advisors and our top-notch technicians on both Mazda and also Hyundai. So we are here to assist you. I did want to make sure we mention that and bring that to your attention there. Trey, can we hear you yet, or are you still in the mix?
Can you hear me?
Getting a little bit over there? Or is
Yes,
there a
that's a
lag
no.
down? We got you there, sir?
I hear you.
I know
I
he's
hear
got
you.
something to say. Can you hear him all right? Okay, Trey, tell us a little bit about the
Can you hear?
store and what's going on with you and what you like and what's happening in these new times that we're doing business in.
So we're still conducting business for all of our customers, whatever they need, sales, service, parts. The parts and service department, they can service any make and model car you have that you need to get worked on. It's by appointments, or you can show up to the dealership. There's plenty of room. The 6 feet rule is not a problem. The designated areas are marked off with tape so everyone knows where their safe distances is throughout the store and the showroom floor. I saw a while ago a customer was asking, could they buy a car? Did we answer her question a while
Jonathan,
ago?
give me when he's
Was that talking to 3 or 4 people?
We did.
You guys hear me? Hello.
Yeah, I can. Hey, Trey, one other thing too. Anything else that we're doing different compared to everyone else in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that might make a major difference on how we conduct business moving forward?
And I'd like to think we're doing things different, but I think everyone's chasing and copying and doing the same things by doing the online sales, appointments, door-to-door deliveries, valet services. One thing though that we're using is a chemical called BioPledge to sanitize all the cars, and that's a medical grade disinfectant that kills everything when you spray it in the car. So that's one thing I know we're doing that not everyone's doing. I know a couple of other stores in our group are using that process right now, and a couple others using some other processes. But everyone's making transactions safe for all customers that still want to purchase a car. The great programs running right now: 0% for 84, no payments for 4 months. I mean, there are ways you could actually have no payments for 6 months if you were interested in seeing those options that are out there today. That's one way we can do some things a little bit different with the extended time we have for your first payment.
Trey, one other thing I did want to ask, based on how the new way of doing business is, do we still have a full staff available to our patrons in the event of more digital sales, and also just customers wanting to come in and see our inventory and see what's available?
So we do have full staff. We're kind of rotating shifts though to keep everybody not here at the same time with the dealership for safety of everyone. And with anything you need to do, we can do it digitally. As we were talking about earlier, we can get you on the phone, we can text, we can send videos, we can Skype, we can do go-to meetings, however you want to do things, and move at the speed you want to. So that way when you get to the dealership, really about 95% of what needs to be done can be completed. You come in, you see one person, sign up your paperwork you need to sign, and go out there and take home your new car.
Trey, I've got a question. Can you see that up there?
I see the question. So her question is, how do you evaluate a car if we don't go to the dealership? And is it Kelly Blue Book? Well, Kelly Blue Book is a guideline that's out there for all customers to be able to get onto and use. It's a great tool. Unfortunately, the values sometimes are a little bit off. We go off of what we call true market value, and that's based off of data that's out there, transaction prices of what the cars are selling for and moving for at the auction, and based on what they're selling for retail in the market today. So with what's going on today, who knows what's going to come tomorrow, but the values are going to be changing up and down depending on how we move forward, how soon this breaks loose and we start selling cars again. So Kelly Blue Book would be a great place to start for you. Is it going to be 100% accurate? No, because they don't know the condition of your vehicle, what all it's like, what the care you've taken for the vehicle. And really there's some things we can do. If you send us pictures and send us VIN number, mile, and condition of your car, we can help you out that way and just do it over the phone and go through market. We'll see, we've got someone saying this is great. We're glad that you appreciate what we're doing. We're trying to reach out
Hey,
to
Trey,
everyone
one
we
other
are here,
question
and
I wanted.
we're here for the community. Okay,
Trey, can you hear me still?
I got you. You hear me?
Trey, one other question I wanted to ask with
there?
thing going on as well. Your background being exclusively in the used car department, as long as you've been doing this, how is it impacting us as far as trade value? Do you still feel like we can be top dollar on our trades, or do you feel like we need to be a little more conservative?
Well, I feel like we're going to try and give all the money we can every time to a customer, but it's also going to matter what we're looking at. It's kind of hard to put that decision out there. We're not here to try and hold anyone's feet to the fire and say that your car isn't worth this based on current conditions. Right now, they're still worth what they were worth 30 days ago. They haven't slowed down yet. And we're going into the time of year for us where traditionally used cars, the market value adjusts quite a bit going into summer. So I don't see us slowing down in that area. If we were going into the winter months where typically things slow down and the used car values dip just because the sales slow down, it'd be a bigger problem. But I don't think it's going to be an issue going forward because this is going to clear up sooner than later. It's something we all keep saying, and it's really going to help as soon as the summer months bust open. So I think we'll be fine given the top dollar value for the trade-in still today.
So one other question as well, Trey. Do you anticipate the factories, Mazda, Genesis, and Hyundai, adding additional rebates and incentives to kind of make it an even better situation to purchase? Or what are you thinking is going to happen over the next, week, 2 weeks, maybe even 30 days in the industry?
Based on the incentives that they put out, this morning and yesterday, I think they've kind of done what they're going to do right now. And I think they're going to just kind of wait and see how things move along before they make any more adjustments. I know I do have a conference call tomorrow with Hyundai and Genesis, and we're going to see what they have to say. There may be some dealers upset with some of the things they changed that we didn't feel they're aggressive enough that they should have been. But as of right now, they've said what they're going to do, and they feel like the 84 months is out there and the no payments for 4 months, and they feel they're doing everything they can to help everyone buy a car and get in a car today. So I don't see rebates changing. I don't see us getting into a panic mode is more, I guess, the way to put it. So I think we're going to be pretty aggressive in that area right now. I mean, I think pretty much in Hyundai across the board, we've got 2,000, 2,500 in rebates we can give customers. And if you got VOC, that's another 1,000. So, I mean, you can get 3,000, 3,500 for the manufacturer. And a couple of other cars, we got some 4,000 rebates.
I can't hear him, Jonathan. You got to tell me when he's finished.
And, Mazda.
Trey, one last thing. I know it's.
You there?
Trey, one last thing. I know you've got a lot going on today, and we've got more information to provide our customers. Is there anything you'd like to say directly to our customers that are listening and anybody else that will help them feel more comfortable about doing business with us and how much easier it'll be?
Sure. I think you guys have already said a lot of that in this message, but we're here for the community. We support the community all the time. Sometimes you don't really pay attention to all those banners that go up and you see the small displays at the bottom that have all the advertisements that say Hiley, Hyundai of Burleson, and we sponsored softball teams, baseball teams, soccer teams, fire departments, the food banks around. And, right now we're still going to continue to keep that support, but we also need the support from our community at this time too. And think of us when you're ready to make a purchase on a vehicle or you need service or parts, and we're here for you.
Trey, you've been with the Hiley Group a long time. I know these are unusual times, but you've also been through this and other times before, 2008 and 2001. And really, is it much different the way the approach is going to be at how we do business as far as taking care of our customers? Any change in that, or is it always going to be what we're supposed to be doing? Just making sure that what we do is it makes sense and is the right way to do business.
No, we're still going to continue to take care of all of our customers the way that we need to. This doesn't change any of that. You know, satisfaction for customers is number one. Without the customers, we don't have anything anyway, so we can't change that at all. It's just at this time right now, there's some extra precautions we have to take, and we want everyone to know we're taking those precautions. And we're doing everything we can to keep employees safe, keep customers safe, and we're going to continue to do that and get through this all together. And we're going to come out of this better when it's all said and done. As tragic as it's been for the last, couple of weeks, and probably going to be, a few more weeks going ahead. So we're here for the customers. We're going to continue everything the right way. We can do as much as the customer wants to do without coming in contact with anyone, and that way it makes this just transaction transparent, easy, fast for everyone.
Okay, we appreciate that. Well, audio feed and little lagging aside, I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I know this is our first time to do this, so we're trying to get as good as we can at it. I do hope we've answered your questions. I hope we've done all the right things for you. Michael, do you have anything to say in closing? Any additional information you want to add to that?
Yeah, I would just like to add to that. I know we touched on the service department and maintenance. Something else to think about in compilation with not only having the 0% interest, as well as the low rates of rebates, all those things. Something else to take into account is 3 years, 36,000 miles maintenance taken care of. That was just released from Hyundai. It's a leader in the market, and that's a big peace of mind. So, if you're thinking about not making payments for 120 days and knowing for the next 3 years your maintenance is going to be taken care of, that would be something that I personally think about. But I think it's something that could help our community and help Hyundai buyers out a lot as well.
Terrific. I do know one thing, that we are providing drop-off and pickups to some of our service customers. So we want to make sure that people are aware of that. Please make sure you contact our service and parts department so we're available to you and we can handle and take care of your needs here. Josh, how about you? Is there anything else that you want to describe or talk about on the Mazda side that maybe we didn't cover, we may have missed?
Absolutely. I mean, the biggest thing is that just keep us in mind whenever you're looking for a vehicle. I know there's a lot of options out there, but you really have to give us a shot whenever you're considering your next vehicle. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to reach out to me directly. I'm always here, ready to help our customers any way I can, via FaceTime, via texting, via phone calls, via email, whatever it takes for us. We want to make sure you know that I'm here for you. For all your Mazda needs. I have a great service manager over here named Paul that's going to be taking care of our service customers, and together we really want to do absolutely everything we can to provide for those needs that are essential right now. And we really just want to keep our thoughts and prayers out to all the people out there doing everything they can to keep everybody going and keeping everybody safe. And we really appreciate you guys in the community and keeping us in mind in the future. Whenever you need us, we're here.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Trey, how about you? I'm going to let you take it home since you didn't have much to say at the beginning of this with all the issues we have. And again, I do apologize to everybody. I'll leave it up to you, good sir.
Well, you guys wanted to do all the talking. Y'all usually kick me out of the room anyways when we have things going on. That's what happens around here. Y'all keep me in the dark most of the time, right? No, we got. I think hopefully we've answered some questions for everyone in the community and everyone's logged in, our customers, and anything that you have, we definitely will be there for them. There's some other things too that Hyundai has, and I don't think Michael talked about this, and if he did, I'm repeating. I'm sorry, but the Hyundai Assurance Program. If you come in and you buy a car, and within 3 days you don't like that car that you purchased, you're available to bring that car back in and trade that car back for a different Hyundai that you feel like you might like. Sometimes a 10-minute test drive that people take, which is wrong. You need to take a test drive for 30, 45 minutes to make sure you like the vehicle you want to buy. But Hyundai will give you 3 days and say all of a sudden you wanted to upgrade and decided I wanted the leather interior and I got the one with cloth. You can actually bring that car back and we unwind that transaction and go forward and put you in another vehicle that same day when you undo that one and get you the car picked up you have. So, you got paid maintenance, you got deferred payments, you got interest rates low right now for everyone across the board. Seeing the banks do some great things for customers right now. They're really trying to reach out there and help everyone that they can to put in cars that need cars. You got customers that are obviously working from home, so it's kind of slowing down their commute some. And then you got people that still having to go to work every day. And in these events, sometimes accidents happen, and you're going to have people that are going to have to replace those cars due to a total loss per se. We're here for you if you need that. We also have customers turning in lease vehicles. We're here to take your lease vehicle back from you and also try to help you put you in the next vehicle that you want to own. Hopefully it's another one of the brands we sell, if that's what you have that you're currently trading in, which most lease customers do go back to the same brand that they have. With Mazda, you got a great leasing program. With Hyundai, the same thing. And really, I'll say if you're in the market for a Genesis, which is the luxury car that we have here, those lease programs are outstanding. And I've never seen the car that's equipped the way it is for about what you can get. It's just a fabulous vehicle. So other than that, guys, we're here. We're open each day, Monday through Saturday. Our hours have been changed some. Service is staying open from 7 to 5, so we've cut those hours back a little bit, Monday through Friday. Saturday, they're open from 8 to 5. Sales, we used to be 9 to 8, 6 days a week, and we've cut that back to 9 to 6. But if you need something outside of those hours we're open, just communicate with us, and we'll do what we need to do to make things easy for you. Because we're not afraid to stay here. We're used to working late hours in the car business, and right now I think my guys are all starting to wonder why they're going home early every day. So it's a little bit of change for all of us, because we're all changing with new things we're having to adapt to with getting through this coronavirus together, and we will. But the message is we're here. We're going to be better when it's all said and done. You can wrap up any transaction you do, text, phone, email, call. If you want to video us like this, we will. We encourage the salespeople to do videos all the time for the customers. And anything else that you think of we might need, don't be afraid to reach out to us. Ask us the questions. We're here for you. That's about what I got for you guys.
Well, Trey, thank you for your time. Michael, thank you for your time. Josh, thank you for your time as well. We appreciate it. I know you can reach us all direct, 817-945-9900. Josh, I'll put your number up to be reached at directly as well. I do apologize for the delays and some of the technical difficulties, but folks, we are here to assist you. We thank you for your time. We look forward to seeing you in our next webcast or our next live stream, which is going to be on Saturday. We'll have a time posted up for everybody here as well. But thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and most importantly, stay safe out there.